super generous. I think we could still get to 1,000, and I think we can get to 1,000 during Lauren's set. And speaking of Lauren, she's already on screen because Justin introduced her already. But they are amazing. They are talented. They are fabulous. One of my favorite people in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren the Flute.
All right, I should be unmuted, so you should be able to hear me now. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry, that was a hell of a speech. Thank you so much for speaking from the heart about something that I think is really, really near and dear to my heart, which is not giving up hope no matter how hard things are, and no matter how overwhelmed we may feel. So before I dive in with music, and I'm going to try to do mostly fluting and playing, a little less talking, which if you know me, that's hard. But I do want to say this before I play. So I grew up in Texas as a queer kid, so closeted that it took me until I was an adult to even begin to untangle what I was and who I was. And so I know firsthand like what can happen, and I'm sure many of the performers here they've talked about their personal experiences, and I'm sure many of you who are watching this have your own stories to tell as well. um, but it can be so, I don't know, there's no reason why these hateful closed-minded ways have to be normalized, and there's been so much progress made even in my lifetime. I really, really, really hope that what we are seeing is a pushback from the dying old ways before we get to the newer, more loving, more hopeful, more supportive future. So that's what I choose to believe. And that's what I hope is so. But thank you so much for your words. I'm sorry if I'm a little emotional, but that means a lot to me. However, I'm going to play a bunch of covers for you. Unlike our phenomenal performers who've performed before me tonight, I don't write original music. I just cover mostly video game music, but I'm busting out some things that are not video game specific because I know this is a mixed nerdy audience. So I've got a little bit of something for everyone. But I'm going to start with a video game song. I am Lauren the Flute, so there will be a lot of flute. I also sing. Um, Hopefully you will appreciate some of my taste in games and music, but even if you don't know the games or the music, I hope you'll enjoy it. So we're going to start off with, and I'll try to tell you what things are before I play them, but we're going to start off with a little bit of Undertale, one of my favorites. A very progressive and beautiful game. If you haven't played it, I definitely recommend it. All right, here goes. Oops, wrong one. That song is called Determination. It's all about not giving up hope, not giving up. This is a vocal one. This is from, if you're familiar with Earthbound, or it's a series, the Mother series. This is one of my favorite songs of all time to sing. It's called Pollyanna, I Believe in You. And I just really like songs that make me feel hopeful. So here you go. I believe the morning sun's always gonna shine again, and I believe a pot of gold waits at every rainbow's end. Oh, I believe in roses kissed with dew. Why shouldn't I believe the same in you? I believe in make-believe, I believe in promises spoken as you cross your heart. Oh, I believe in skies forever blue. Why shouldn't I believe the same in you? You may say I'm a fool, feeling the way that I do. You can call me Pollyanna, say I'm crazy as a loon. I believe in silver linings, and that's why I believe in you. I believe if not today, maybe it will be tomorrow when the bluebird flies away. All you have to do is follow. I believe a dream can still come true. Why shouldn't I believe the same in you? You may say I'm a fool, feeling the way that I do. I believe in friends and laughter and the wonders love can do. I believe in songs and magic, and that's why I believe in you. You may say I'm a fool, feeling this way about you. There's not much I can do. I'm gonna be this way my life through, 'cause I still believe in miracles. I swear I've seen a few, and the time will surely come when you can see my point of view. I believe in second chances, and that's why I believe in you. All right, so this next one is another flute piece. This is from a Super Nintendo game. A number of these are. This is the title theme from Secret of Mana. It's called Angel's Fear. All right, so these backing tracks are a combination of things that I've recorded. If it's a lot of flute, it's mostly me. But I have a lot of other friends who record parts for me. And I also lead a video game cover band called The Returners, who are still in Texas. I now live in Canada, but I still play with them. And so these next couple are ones that feature my band, The Returners. So there'll be some electric guitar, which I'm very excited about. This is the ending theme from the game Ico, called You Were There. Hmm. The island bathes in the sun's bright rays, distant hills wear a shroud of gray. A lonely breeze whispers in the trees, sulking to this mystery. Fleeting memories rise from the shadows of my mind. Sing no no more, endless corridors. Say no no more, hopeless warriors. You were there. You were there. Am I forever dreaming? How to define the way I'm feeling? You were there. Countless visions, they haunt me in my sleep. You were there. The forgotten all promises we keep. Slaves to our destiny, I recall a melody. Sing no no more, seasons lit with gold. Say no no more, legends yet untold. You were there. You were there. Happiness follows sorrow, only believing in tomorrow. You were there. Countless visions, they haunt me in my sleep. You were there. The forgotten all promises we keep. The island bathes in the sun's bright rays, distant hills wear a shroud of gray. A lonely breeze whispers in the trees, so keen to this mystery. All right, and this next one is same game series. This is a medley of songs from the game Shadow of the Colossus, again featuring my band, The Returners. So there will be drums and electric guitars on this one. right, this next one is an older game. So if you played old Mega Man games back in the day and you were really good at them, you might have heard this one. This is the ending theme. I play a lot of ending themes from Mega Man 3. And it's a bit bluesy, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. All right, I think I'm talking more than I should be, so I think I'm going to cut a couple of songs from this just to keep things moving. My apologies if I am taking a while, but thank you so much. Please keep donating. I saw we passed 1,000. Sorry. We passed $1,000, which is incredible. This is a really important cause. This is our chance to band together and help people who need to be helped and protect each other. So let's do this. You're doing very well so far. So let's keep it up. Keep that momentum moving. And I'm going to play you some things that are not from video games. This one is one you probably know if you know the Muppets. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? dreamers and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that called the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da 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 da. So I first covered that when marriage equality passed in the US. And I like to think back. That was something I thought might happen someday in my lifetime, and then it did, much earlier than I expected. So I don't know, I think it's helpful to remember the progress we've made. So I'm continuing to play things that are not from video games. Are there any Star Wars fans in the house? I'm pretty sure there are. This is one that I covered years ago, and I pulled it out of my vault just for you. Timing's a little bit tricky to get it right, but I'm gonna do my best. This goes out to Space Mom. May we all be like Space Mom imagines we can be. This is Leia's theme. All right, haven't done that one live before, so I hope that turned out all right. This is one more non-video game one. If you're a fan of old school classic anime, you might like Cowboy Bebop. No, I'm not gonna play Tank on my flute, I'm sorry. This is my favorite song from Cowboy Bebop. This is Rain. A little bit different on my voice. I don't feel a thing, and I stopped remembering. days are just like moments turned to hours. Mother used to say, if you want, you'll find a way. But Mother never danced through fire showers. Walk in the rain, in the rain, in the rain. I walk in the rain, in the rain. Is it right or is it wrong? And is it here that I belong? I don't hear a sound, silent faces in the ground, the quiet screams, but I refuse to listen. If there is a hell, I'm sure this is how it smells. Wish this were a dream, but no, it isn't. Walk in the rain, in the rain, in the rain. I walk in the rain, in the rain. Am I right or am I wrong? And is it here that I belong? Walk in the rain, in the rain, in the rain. I walk in the rain, in the rain. Why do I feel so alone? For some reason I think of home. Oh wow, we just passed $1,500. Congratulations, folks. Thank you so much for doing this. And thank you so much, World Elsewhere, for having me on as part of this. I've got a few more for you, and I'm going to keep them moving because I talk too much. If you know Zelda games, you'll know a version of this song. This is another tragic ending theme. I like tragic ending themes. This is Farewell, Hyrule King from Wind Waker. I'm sorry if you can hear the sirens. I don't know if you can. right, I've got two more. They're both from my favorite game of all time. The game that my band's name comes from. This is a relatively new one. This is The Phantom Forest from Final Fantasy VI. All right, and there's only one more left. This next one is one of my favorite songs of all time. It is also from Final Fantasy VI. This is the aria featuring my band, The Returners. If you like this, if you like us, it's been a million years since our first album came out, but we are going to be releasing singles soon. So you can maybe look forward to something special with this one. Thank you so much again, and I'm just going to do music. Oh, my hero, so far away now, will I ever see your smile? Love goes away like night into day, it's just a fading dream. I'm the darkness, you're the stars. Our love is brighter than the sun. For eternity, for me, there can be only you, my chosen right. I think that's the end of my set. I do want to say, if you, like me, love Final Fantasy VI, especially since I know there's a bunch of actors here watching, participating in sort of things, I wrote 165,000 word and counting Final Fantasy VI fanfic, and I'm turning it into an audiobook, and I would like to cast people as the actors. I've got some of the mains cast, but I'm still seeking more actors, so if that sounds like fun, hit me up.
Lauren,
Yes,
Lauren,
yes,
yes, yes, please,
yes,
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 please,
yes.
please,
Good.
yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that. Yes, yes. Please, please, please let me know, because it is the ridiculous amount of love poured into a ridiculous loved thing. So I would love to share that love with other people. So yeah. Yay.
Yeah, thank you so much. I feel uh like you crafted accidentally that set for me, because there was Rainbow Connection and there was Pollyanna and there was the opera, and thank you very much.
I know some of what you like. It wasn't a complete accident, though, my friend.
I appreciate that very much. Where can people find you? I know you Twitch pretty regularly.
Yeah, so I stream on Twitch a few times a week, and I've got a YouTube channel. I've got all the social media. If you look up Lauren the Flute, as far as I know, there are no Lauren the Flute imposters, so you'll find me. Yeah, no, I've got streaming and music, and I've got, I don't know, just a million projects going on, and a cute cat that I post photos of. So
Yeah, and you still get to sign emails as leader of the returners, which is the
I
coolest
do,
thing I've
and
ever
the
seen.
returners. I know we've been kind of in hibernation during the pandemic. This whole me being in Canada and them being in Texas thing is a
A little
little
hard.
hard, but we're almost done with. There will be singles coming out soon.
I am
So
so excited to hear that, and I'm so excited to listen to them. And I'm so excited that you were here for the show, Lauren. Thank
thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much, and it was great. I hope you don't mind me like shouting out whenever I saw like the
No, I
amount
was.
raised, but it's
When you look at your phone later, you'll see me texting you to go. We passed 500. Tell everyone. Okay, good. You saw it.
yeah, no, I did. Oh man. No, and like I said, like as somebody who grew up as a queer kid in Texas, thank you so much for doing this.
Of course.
There's a lot of good people in Texas and they need to be protected, not condemned. So
Hell
thank you.
yes.
Thank you,
Yes. The
all
more
of
we
you.
can do to help people. And as Lauren mentioned, we are over $1,500